Hey y'all,
Matt,
guess
where
where
are
I
you?
am, Sarah?
Where are you?
I'm at the world famous arch at the University of Georgia in Athens, Georgia.
Awesome. Another amazing college town. What are
So
you
we're, ta-
what are
we're
you doing
taking the
there?
podcast on the road. So yesterday I was at the University of Georgia Law School, where I was a keynote at the symposium on the intersection between technology and the law. And yeah, this is the Hunter Homes building that was named after the two first black students at the University of Georgia, which shockingly was not until 1966.
Wow.
And then here, I got to show you one more thing though that's like kind of crazy. So this one, so right next to the Hunter Homes building, there's the War for Southern Independence. Yeah, a little bit different take, and that's on and
You are in the South.
yeah, we're gonna work to see what we can do to have that changed. But yeah, so one of the cool things also at the University of Georgia is that this was the home to Eugene Odom, who was the grandfather of the study of ecology.
Oh wow.
So right here over on North Campus, where I took, my biology classes, and if anybody ever took, an ecology class, and you have that book, The Fundamentals of Ecology, that was written by Eugene Odom. So he wrote the student text on ecology, and he was really kind of the person that really started the whole study of systems thinking. So it's
Oh, and that's like what Veridian was founded on.
that is what it's all about. I mean, so Eugene Odom was a huge influence on me and my thinking and my whole experience here in law school. We founded the Red Clay Conference. It was like a really big part of leading to what we're trying to do, because yeah, and it was what we talked about yesterday at the conference, that you have to design things on this kind of bottom up principle, and you have to follow nature's principles, because if you don't, you really screw up the systems. So
Yeah, we don't
yeah,
want to switch systems.
yeah. So what kind of cool things am I missing in Ann Arbor?
Well, this week, the end of this week, we started, I don't know tell me the correct terminology, but they were on site doing geothermal loops. They were
Boreholes.
boreholes. Thank you.
Yeah, a well is when you suck something up from the earth, and a borehole is when you just dig a hole and leave it there.
So
So yeah,
here, let me share my screen. Let me show you. This is kind of a fuzzy picture. And that's not it. Let's see.
that is it. That's the well digger, which is
Yeah.
the borehole. So the drill.
Yep.
So these giant drill bits, they're going to drill about 150 feet down for each one, and so each home typically will have 2 or 3 different wells. So for as much as 450 feet going into the earth, and just kind of using the ground as a heat sink, or or a draw in the wintertime. So
Yeah.
it's 52-degree ground, and you could help that heat up the furnace. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, this was really cool to see. And then I don't know how much we've talked about our shipping container that we're turning into a little on-site studio, but it's the work on that is well underway. John has been instrumental in coordinating all of this. So this is the exterior.
I want to see pictures. Yeah.
You see this? So it's the wood that's used on the outside is gorgeous. It's arbor wood, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Arbor wood, which is a thermally modified wood, using FSC Forest Stewardship Council wood from Wisconsin. And these guys are amazing. And it's the same material that we're going to be using on the exterior for some of the details of the siding of the house.
So this trailer is going to be super cool. So like they haven't done this back part in the cladding of the wood yet, because we're going to be installing a few sort of like demo windows that are coming over from Sweden. They're somewhere on the Atlantic Ocean right now. So you'll be able, the buyers, anyone's interested can come over, see how the tilt and turn works. We're going to have an induction cooktop. What else are we having in there? It'll be insulated, electricity, solar on top. So it's kind of
batteries, a Sonnen battery pack in there, so you'll be able to come in and see exactly what kind of battery you're going to get, and what else. Yeah, all the fun stuff. Anything that we're going to be putting into your home, you're going to get to see what our hardwood floors from Snowbelt Hardwood are going to look like. these beautiful red oak. You're going to be able to see the countertop materials and some faucets, some Lutron lighting controls, all of that stuff. So it's going to be pretty neat.
Yeah, it's going to be a super space.
And we're going to put the induction cooktop on a table with wheels. So we're going to be able to bring it outside. So this spring we'll be able to have a little cookout with all of the residents and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Spring
so that's about it. It looks like we're running out of time, but can I show you something really cool? This is the world famous bell at the chapel at the University of Georgia. And whenever we win a football game, this is and this is actually hard to do, but if I pull it a couple of times, here it goes. Hold on. And that's a good note.
Ring it. Anyone can go
end the podcast.
Amazing. All right.
To the University of Georgia Victory Bell. I hope to see you guys soon. And Sarah, let's start planning the spring picnic for all the residents.
Yep. And I just want to say too, we got a lot of great feedback from our last podcast where we talked about a potential site redesign in the northeast corner. If I haven't gotten back to you, if you emailed me, I'm sorry. I've been dealing with kid illness is the season. So if you haven't had
me too. I almost didn't get to do this podcast or my talk yesterday because of laryngitis this week. So everybody stay healthy. Love you guys. And we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.